How we going, guys? Lowy here. Welcome back to another episode. Today out on the water, I test out some of these new Baitjunkie core injection colours. So stick around, see how they go. It's a pretty good day. Hopefully you enjoy the episode. Let's get right into it. I've got a couple of new lures I'm going to try out. New colours in the Baitjunkie 3-inch, and might even get a crack at the 7-inch, depends on the condition, but I'll give you a look at what we're going to be using. That's the new 7-inch Baitjunkie Prawn. There's a couple of different colours there in the 3-inch with the new core injection. Righto, so I'm out in about 10 metres at the moment. I'm just going to try a couple of those 3-inch prawns, see how they go, but that's all we're going to be using today. Hopefully we can bag a few fish even in the wind. Let's get into it and see how we go. We'll start out with this one. Water is very dirty again. We had another rain event. Hasn't ended so far. Winter was pretty much just a complete write-off. Back to back to back rain. Pretty much wiped the river out down this way, as of a lot of New South Wales coast. Oh, something had a crack at that on the drop. Not a good sign, probably a chopper. But yeah, brown water fishing all winter pretty much. Not the best, nothing you can do about it. Let's knuckle down, put in a few casts and see what we can catch with these new colour prawns. Out you go. So the plan is just to have a few casts here as the sun's coming up, maybe 15 minutes. I don't want to be moving while the first light period's on. Come on, fishies. Well, they certainly look the part, that's for sure. That is an absolutely cracking colour. No doubt about it. In the time I've had this colour, the espresso, I've caught some absolute cracking flatties. Some nice dewies as well. That's definitely one I'll be stocking up on straight away when they hit the shelves. Well, I've only got 2 of that colour, and there goes one of them. Clean bit off by a tailor. Right, let's re-rig. Chuck another one out. Ah, well. Right, rigged on another one. Hopefully this one doesn't get bitten off by a chopper. Pretty disappointing. I've only got a couple. To lose one like a couple of casts into a tailor, because I don't think these hit the shelves till September, so I won't be getting them back anytime soon. Let's hope for better luck on this one, eh? Oh, it's had a bite before it's hit the bottom. Not good. Hopefully there's just not a big school of tailor down there waiting to savage them. I'll be moving on pretty quick if that's the case. Otherwise the new colours will be gone before I really even get a chance to test them. Well, this is absolutely tiny. Oh, off the donut with a chopper. He's absolutely inhaled that prawn. Oh, what got me off the donut? Little chop chop. No damage on the prawn at least. Let's move on. There we go. Flatty on, I think. No, definitely not a flatty. Oh, not again. Just get in before you bite me off. What a day. Chopper, chopper, chopper. Any other fish out there, mate, or what? Just you. Definitely a very quiet start. I've probably gone a few k's down the back. Water down here is absolutely putrid compared to where I started. It's really, really brown. Doesn't look the best, that's for sure. I am going to give it 15 or 20 minutes, but just in case. I don't want to write it off just because of the colour of it. Just drifting over a couple of cockle beds. Seeing if we can find a flatty or something like that. Not super deep here, about 6 metres. Yeah, watercolour's not ideal, that's for sure. Very dirty. You can only just see the lure. Once it gets about 1.5 foot under, it's pretty much gone. Might have to look for some cleaner water, I reckon. Rightio, can I catch something different than a tailor? That'd be nice, that's for sure. Certainly feels different than a tailor, hasn't come to the top. Maybe a little flatty or a flounder or something. Flounder. Well, there we go. Probably not the worst size flounder. Just on that new colour prawn there. Don't know if you can really see it. Probably not the best angle, but we're on the board with something other than a tailor. Not a bad size flounder. Reasonable. About as thick as a piece of paper. Rightio, fish on. Tell you what, doesn't feel too bad either. There's definitely some weight there. Just gotta try and work out where I can set this camera up better. Definitely feels semi-decent, let me tell you. Considering how slow the day's been. You'd have to think it's a Dewey. That's on one of the new coloured prawns. Very nice. Bit of a bad camera angle, unfortunately. Got to look straight into the sun, but the mink odour's not down. I didn't actually think I'd catch anything here. I was just doing a drift through. But we are definitely on. How good for a slow day. Not many bites at all. What have we got? A couple of choppers, flounder, and now this. Oh well, persistence pays off. We've got leader. Definitely a Dewey. We'll take it. Just got to get it in the net and in the boat now. And that's all the way up the front, so I have to guide this fish around. It's an absolute ripper. The prawn there, beautifully on the top of its mouth, unreal. Welcome aboard, mate. A good one. Absolute cracker. Rightio, let's work quick, eh? There we go, an absolute horse. Beautiful, beautiful dewy on the new colour Baitjunkie prawn. There it is there. What an absolute ripper of a fish. Thanks for the fight, mate. Absolute champion. This one's pretty slimy. Well, I don't want to keep him out too long. I'll quickly chuck him on the mat. He'd be high 80s, I reckon. Anyway, we'll give him a measure, chuck him back in the water. Beautiful fish. Nice and fat. 89 centimetres. Got to be happy with that. Let's get it back in the water. Thanks for the fight, mate. You're an absolute champion. What a beautiful fish. You ready to go? Yep. Later, alligator. Well, that's it there anyway. Worked quite well in the dirty water. I'll trim that leader up and get back out there. It's always good catching a dewy. Even sweeter if it's on a new lure or a new colour of something you like. Definitely gives you some confidence in it anyway. I wasn't too sure how that colour would go in the dirty water, but I gave it a crack and it paid off. It's a really slow day today as well. Water temperature's right back down. That last lot of rain looked like we were past it, but it'd come back again. Be nice if that's the end of it. It's pretty much rained all winter. Take the good with the bad. We are on again, but it's only small. But everything's going to be small after a dewy. What is it? Looks a bit zippy. Probably a chopper. What is it? Yeah, it's a chopper. Hopefully I can get him in without getting chewed off. Settle down, mate. Righto, well, nothing exciting, just a chopper. That's the colour there on that new prawn, just clear with the orange stomach. Let's get this fella back in the water. He's already made a mess of everything in here. Off you go, mate. Well, at least it's not all bad. One good dewy, sun shining. We've got no rain today, which is beautiful. Nice for a change. A little bit of a breeze. Could be worse. I might have not got that dewy. Then I'd be sitting on an absolutely shocking day. As it is, that one fish just makes the whole session. Would be nice to put a few more in the boat. Be nice to catch a half decent flatty. They seem to have gone fairly quiet, especially the numbers that I was getting like a couple of weeks ago. Before the last lot of the rain, it was pretty easy to go out and get half a dozen decent ones. Definitely a lot more of a struggle today. Rightio, another bite. Good to feel it bend in the rod. Tell you what, it's a long time between drinks. Got no idea what this is. It's staying down deep. Might be a squire or a brim. Yeah, nice brim. Awesome. Absolute beauty of a brim. I'll just pole him out. Oh, absolutely beautiful brim. 37 centimeters. Got to be happy with that. On that new coloured prawn, it's the same one that got the jewfish. One hook this fella, get it back in the water. Absolute beautiful brim. Good size. Thanks for coming along, mate. Enjoy your arvo. Righto, I'm going to change spots. Wind's starting to give me a bit of grief here. So I'll swing up around a corner, try and find somewhere protected and get back into the fishing. We've hooked onto a small one. I changed colours over to the espresso. Already got another flounder. Oh, there he goes. See ya, champion. Yeah, we changed over to the espresso colour. That's only 2 casts in and a fish, so just stands out a little bit more, I think, in this murkier water. Quick release on the flounder, gotta love it. We are on again. Get this camera in. Why is it you hook up when the other camera is never on? All the time. Awesome. I'd like to be able to get this electric down. I just don't know if it's going to happen or not. Oh, how good's this? Change of spot, change of luck. Feels like it's got a little bit of weight. Might try and get the electric down if possible. It's going to be a mission while I'm fighting a fish. I don't want to try and take the let the weight come off. Not exactly ideal, but hopefully we can make it work. Well, there's part one, it's in the water. Try and get the remote and hit the spot lock. Oh yeah, job done there. Top of them rods. Rightio, so I got the electric down, spot lock on. That should make it a little bit easier. It's generally the secret of catching a big one is don't take your net or don't have anything set up. Works every time. Boat going ripping past me. Come on, come and say g'day. Make it number 2. I can see colour. It's hard to tell because just the watercolour's awful. Hopefully it's not just a jag salmon. Imagine that. I'm getting all excited thinking I've got another dewy. No visual yet. If the water was cleaner, I would have been able to see what it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a dewy. I'm just not sure how big or how it's hooked or anything like that. It's not too far from the top, so there we go. Nice dewy, hooked right underneath the chin. Wow, that's a different hookup. Get in. Beautiful. How's that for a hook up? Right under the chin there. Right, just lightly pinned that dewie back in the mouth so you can see the lure. I've probably used that colour more than any over the last couple of weeks. It's produced some absolutely cracking fish, plenty of flatties, some nice dewies. Here's another nice dewie on it. Can't wait to get my hands on some more of them. Anyway, let's get this fella back in the water. This one wasn't out for long, so it'll be off in no time. That colour there, the espresso, I'll tell you what, it's ticked off some big fish for me in the last month while I've been using it. Absolute cracker. So I can't wait to get my hands on more of them. I mean, the yabby colour works well, so I'm not surprised this does well. Anyway, a couple of nice dewies in the session, a nice brim and some bits and pieces, but it was good to get out there and test out these new colours in the Baitjunkie range. Righty up, I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Take it easy.